Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, here to do your April 2020 reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm using the Jeopardise Tarot. Oh, jeez. The Jeopardise Tarot by Nino Jeopardise. And I'm happy to be here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I do regular readings periodically, and I do cusp readings and pick a deck readings, just kind of whatever I feel like doing, I guess, but fairly consistently. And if you're not new, welcome back. Happy to have you here. I'm filming from my bedroom, doing some work and some tarot from my bedroom the past few days because I'm getting over a cold, and it was kind of nasty in the beginning, and I was just separating from my family. So I'm spending a lot of time up here, which, as a Virgo, I don't really mind. I really like my privacy. So, I have a little bit of the best of both. All right, Gemini, what's up for you? Relationship reading. One more good shuffle. Oh. Okay, so that one popped out. All right, so Gemini, you are in the energy of the King of Cups. I would typically see Gemini in the energy of the King of Swords, or in this deck, the King of Wands, but the King of Tides is the King of Cups. So you're feeling loving and generous. However, you may not be showing it so much to this person right now. And remember, this is a gender neutral card, so it does not have to be, speaking to a male. It's just a male energy. It's a male type of energy, but this can address a female or a male. You see your person as the Ten of Swords energy. You feel about them the King of, here it is. Here's the one I was just talking about, King of Swords, King of Wands is how you feel about them. Interesting. So you're in a partially emotional state. For some reason, when it comes to your person, you're trying to think, or you think more logically about them, more practically, more pragmatic. They're in the energy of the Knight of Cups. So they're also matching you. They're not quite as evolved or on the mature level of the King of Cups, but they're the Knight of Cups. Interesting. They see you, wow, as the love energy, lover's love, or they see you having to make a decision, and they feel about you. This is amazing. Wow. I'm sorry for saying wow so much. They feel about you the Chariot. The energy between the two of you is the Ace of Cups. Okay. It's probably one of the more dramatic readings I've done so far, and you're like the second to last out of the 12. This is the Three of Pentacles is the challenge. The advice is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that makes sense to me. Talk about this. Oh, the potential outcome is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, these are potential outcomes. We need to remember that tarot is a free will sport here. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. And I'll pull another, because it just kind of drew my attention to it. It's the Eight of Pentacles. So, all right, let's talk. Let's talk. So just kind of glancing over this. This is pretty much making sense to me. So you and your person are both in somewhat of a receptive and feeling sort of emotion. I don't see that you are, overly emotional, and especially you, because you feel about your person the King of Swords. So I think you feel like you have things you have to handle. They're one of many things that you have to handle. You may feel you have a decision to make. They see you as having a decision to make. They see you as a big love partner. I mean, they see you as like maybe a twin flame partner, like a real, soul connection partner. I mean, seriously, Seriously. And then you have the Ace of Cups between the two of you. Doesn't get more kind of love-based than that, guys. But I do feel like, you see your person being in some angst. So is it over a decision they have to make? Is it over like taking a direction, taking a decision, getting their life kind of on track and balancing out their emotions and their logic? Because they feel about you the Chariot. Do they feel they want to move with you, travel with you for some of you? They want to I just kind of heard like they want to make a life around you and with you. But something's bothering your person because you see them in the energy of the Ten of Swords. So are they in some kind of angst they're dealing with? It would be pretty heavy if they are. Have they been betrayed? Was it in a relationship sense? Was it in a work sense? They definitely feel like they've hit kind of bottom, but they're turning up maybe now. But they've hit bottom on the kind of intellectual and soul wound side. So they are definitely dealing with something. I think it's around the partnership and how to work at this. This is, how do I follow society or norms, or how do I learn how to work at this? The Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. Both of you are kind of thinking, what do we do with this partnership? How do we work on this? Because there's something that has to be worked on here. There would definitely be something that has to be worked on here. You're trying to think logically. You've got some things going on. You've got to make decisions maybe yourself. You're trying to think logically, not get carried away with your emotions. They're feeling the feels. They're feeling kind of romantic about you anyway. That's just how they feel about you. My goodness. They have the Knight of Cups and the Lovers card when they see you. They feel about you the Chariot. So, they feel like they maybe could have success with you, but something happened where your challenge was working together, building together. I don't know if you know this person from work or that's kind of what your connection was, but maybe you have a love and a work connection for some of you. But somewhere along the way, this notion of building and creating together, no matter what the context, became a challenge for you. And during this time, there definitely could be a feeling like somebody's communicating more than the other, or somebody's not even returning a communication. Somebody's life direction at this moment may be leaving the other out. I don't know that it's mutual, but it could be for one, could be for both of you. You're feeling a bit of that misfire. The advice would be the Stranger of Gardens, which in this deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a need to think through, properly assess, what are the moves toward my goal? So really envision your ideal scenario with this person. What is your ideal scenario? Think about it like a King of Swords, a King of Wands. What about this would I eliminate? What about this works for me? How do I align my feelings and emotions and my head? How do I balance that to determine what my goal is? The Knight of Pentacles has the goal in his hands. He's got the pentacle in his hands. Excuse me. But he gets his goal. It just goes slow, intentionally, and tenaciously. So you do have to figure out your image of an ideal here. And you have the Ace of Cups between you. So this bodes really, really well, Gemini. I wish you a lot of luck with it. I do see that you're needing to determine, what's going to happen with this partnership, and will you work on it, and how, and what is your ideal vision, because you always have to begin with the end in mind. So you can't really create intentionally unless you figure out the vision of what you want to create. And then you obviously have to communicate it with each other to make it most successful. But sometimes it has to start with just you. We have to do just stuff internally and, for ourselves. So if that's for you to do, then you will know. So anyway, I just want to wish you a lot of luck with this, Gemini. Let me know, please, in the comments if any of this resonates. Please it helps my channel. I do appreciate it. And, if you're kind of liking it, even if you're not thrilled, show me some appreciation. I would love it. And I will see you here again soon. Stay well and safe, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.